Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So you guys know 30-40 years ago, the biggest thing for reporting stuff was going to be, of course, the newspaper, and then TV came along and etc. with that. So some of the biggest things nowadays is going to be social media. So today I'm gonna show you guys a couple of social media clips, and then I also have a recording that I want you guys to listen to from an airplane pilot. So I'm gonna skip all the formality and try to make a long video and go ahead and jump into this and show you some of these social media clips that are floating around. Okay guys, want to slow this down kind of a little bit and zoom in a little bit. So this is definitely an airplane. You can see kind of that black tail on the back of it. I mean, you can't make out too much writing on it, but looking at this a little bit closer, you guys can see kind of the wings on the side. It just depends on the angle that he's shooting this at, but I'm ruling this out as a complete 100% airplane and not a UFO. So if you see this on social media and people commenting about it, this is definitely gonna be airplane. So there's nothing else to say about that. Put down in the comments what you think about that. This second clip is pretty interesting. I was told this was shot in Ohio. The person was filming the fairgrounds in the background, this carnival in the background. They saw just the object and then they started filming it. So it's pretty interesting. I guess they were filming the city lights. They were looking at some stuff and they looked up and they saw this and this shot across the sky. What makes this interesting is kind of the trail or tail that it leaves behind, but it's not staying there like any contrails or anything like that. So it makes that pretty interesting. So if you guys heard anything about this or seen this, put this down in the comments below because I'd like to know some of your thoughts and opinions on this. But this is more authentic than the first video. Of course, the first one I think was an airplane. This second one, you guys have been no stranger to people filming things when they look at the moon and all that. But this particular person said they were looking up, they saw something on the moon and they filmed it. And this is the video that we have here for it. Now, I've showed you guys videos before of people looking at the moon and they've seen objects up there. Some people said they were CGI. Some people said they weren't, but this is pretty interesting because this is saucer in shape. And as it kind of tilts just a little bit, as it leaves the moon, you can kind of see more of the shape of the craft too. But he didn't get a good visual of this, but sometimes, as you guys know, this stuff can be unexpected. But I know it's hard to see and it's kind of blurry and distorted, but this is one of the best ones here that you can see the actual craft and stuff. And then when I try to zoom in and stuff, you can see a little bit more shape to the craft too as well. You guys can see that there. And then if you go in and you kind of play with the colors a little bit, you kind of see, if you darken it up, you can see more of a shape of the craft there. And of course, as you look at this video clip, if you guys go back and look at it, some of the better shots is when it actually leaves the moon and it's getting ready, I guess, fly off into outer space. So you guys can see this here, and you guys see that there. So it kind of reminds me of that Antonio photo that he took of his UFO craft and stuff. They're not saying it's the same, but it could be something similar. But I wanted to show these couple of clips to you guys. Now, this next and last one's pretty interesting. This is an airplane pilot that filmed in about a UFO that he saw, and he filmed straight in. And this is going to be the complete recording for it. So I'll dumb down the music so you guys can kind of hear this. I'll put some captions up.
Well, you're going to think I'm crazy. There's something that just went from right to left to right in a blink and then flashes lights 3-4 times and vanished.
Okay, well, I had an airplane cross from right to left, E-175. And now there's another one, 777 up there high off the right side that descended to 28. That might be those two aircraft, I'm not sure.
This thing went 180 degrees in like a second.
Oh, goodness. All right. Yeah, let me know if you see it again. We'll make a report.
Well, the details, it literally went from one coast to the other in front of us, and then it went up like 30 degrees, turned off its lights, or whatever it had. It looked like it's a bright orangey thing, and then since we spoke to you last, it flashed us like 3-4 times, and we are still looking at it now.
So where is it roughly if I was to give you a traffic call?
I would say probably 60, 80 miles in front of us, and it looks like it's coming, I don't know, it's flashing towards us. But it is definitely not an aeroplane. It doesn't have a strobe lights or anything on it. It's just this bright orange. going on and off. Yep, this definitely wasn't an airplane.
All right, y'all, pretty interesting clip. I wanted to share that with you guys. And I think that's some of the stuff they need to be bringing before Congress if they're going to meet again. I think it's going to be in November. So you guys, let me know what you think about that and what you thought about those first 3 clips as well. And then, of course, we got other stuff that's going to come later this week. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, because I do go through the comments and I'll try to respond back to all of them if I can. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.